Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Bigdog AC Show.
It shows it up on the thing.
Bigdog AC Show, what's up? We're back.
You guys are lucky you're not in the studio because something skunky just happened, and it ain't weed.
I don't know what just happened, but
we're gonna say it. Big Dog farted, and it showed up on the little blip on the.
You don't want to. You don't want to blame it on the cat?
No, she's not even in here.
Here we are. We're back. We're having a good time. We're having a couple of beers. We have a brand new beer tonight.
Yes, there is a brand new beer. It is from Kona Brewing Company. It is from their Aloha series, so it's a limited edition. It is Pineapple Pilsner. Pilsner brewed with pineapple and natural flavor added. 5.9% alcohol. I like it.
You like it, huh?
And I'll drink straight up pineapple juice also.
Isn't it supposed to be good for you, pineapple juice?
I think so. Well, it's vitamin C, I think, and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it tastes good. And so this has a little, the hint of pineapple. It's really easy to drink. And, it's not super hot here. It's like 80s, not like 100 where we were from before.
110, 104. And the thing about that is you can't do anything.
No.
Where we came from,
you'd be in the house.
Central Valley, all right, Central Valley, California. Mm-hmm. You can't do nothing for 3 months. You're stuck in the house. It's too hot. You can't go outside. You can't do nothing.
Air quality's bad.
It's terrible.
And everything. So, But this would be a good refreshing beer if you were stuck in the house in the AC.
That's how this whole thing started. We're stuck in the house. Let's do a podcast and drink some beer. Good idea.
Because we're drinking beer anyway, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
So, but this, I like it. And, of course, Kona's been around for a while. And they have their... what's that one? There's a longboard.
They've had a few different kinds of beers. Yeah. Now this is a special edition here. So if you're going to get it, I suggest you get it. And
this is the first time I've seen it in the stores, but I like it. If you like the citrusy, fruity kind of stuff, this is good.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this beer?
I like it too. I'm not much of a pineapple guy, but I had some of it. It's pretty good.
It's refreshing.
It's very good. It's a nice beer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was going to say on the can, it says juicy, tropical, and refreshing.
You've never ever said, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you ever as long as I've known you.
Well, it must be the beer. It must be making me happy.
We'll keep drinking it because that's what we need. Appreciate you listening. Big Dog AC Show. It's been a wild week. It's been crazy. I mean, a lot of things going on. Mm-hmm. We actually had a chance to go to the county fair.
Yes.
And I'm not much of a fair guy. I mean, I haven't been to one in a million years, but we'll talk about this one a little later on. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was really nice. But before we really get into the show, I just want to talk about something that happened today.
Oh yeah.
With Rock and Roll Kitty.
Yeah, that I think that's probably one of the smartest cats I've ever seen in my life.
I've owned a lot of cats, outdoor cats, and then indoor cats that are used to just being with me and stuff. But this is the most unique cat.
Well, let me set this up. We're out in the garage at our house in Oregon, and we're putting boxes of stuff up in the attic area over the garage so we can make some room in there, and then we can set up, the workout stuff and all that. We haven't even gotten to that point yet. So
it's been a couple months, so we're still working on it.
We're still doing it. Yeah. So AC's up in the attic, and I'm handing stuff to her, and we hear Rock and Roll Kitty in the house, and she's raising hell. She wants to come outside. She always wants to go outside with you.
Yeah, she wants to be with us wherever we're at. She wants to be.
So we want to, when we're working on something, we don't let her come out because we can't watch her. We don't want her to get out in the street or anything. Mm-hmm. She's raising hell. You can hear her. The AC could hear her up in the attic. I mean, she's raising hell. All of a sudden, it gets quiet. We don't pay any attention to it anymore. We're standing in the garage doing our thing, and what happens?
And then all of a sudden, from the front yard, from around the garage, this freaking cat walks right past. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from?
That looks like our cat.
Like, where the fuck? How did she come out? And then I'm thinking that maybe she busted through the screen on the front window. Right. Because I had the window open. And then you said, well, what about the slider in the back or whatever? And it's like, we have a screen door and then a glass slider. Right. So we had the glass open, but we had the slider, the screen door closed. So we thought, right? And so then you go in there to check on it, and the screen door's open.
The screen door's open.
The fucking cat pulled the screen door open. Of course, we did not have it completely closed to where it locked itself, but she has never tried to open that before.
Well, like I've said before, she has seen both of us open the screen door when we let her out or just open it. So for her to see that and to go over there and open that and then come around the side of the house, jump the fence, there she is.
Jump the fence to get to the front yard, to walk to the garage where we were at.
Yep.
I was like, what the fuck? This cat's freaking amazing, man. The next step would have been if she had closed the door behind her. I would have been like, I would have shit my pants. I would have, how the fuck did she get out?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That would have been something else.
That would have been amazing.
I wouldn't put it past her.
I know.
This cat is, out of all the cats I've ever been around, this one's just something else.
She's very unique, and I love her. And it, like you say, it would have been hilarious to sit there either outside or inside and just see her slide this door open. Be like, what the fuck?
I'd have just been like, oh, are you kidding me? I'd have to video that, TikTok that for sure.
Oh my God. That was like the funniest thing. But I swear, I was like, how the fuck did you get out? So I swear I thought she busted through a screen or something. And
just opened the door.
She just opened the door.
So now we got to be careful now.
We got to lock it. We got to actually
lock
close
doors and close things because she knows how to open them. What the hell?
That's so funny.
I had a Rottweiler. His name was Justice. He was great dog, and he was smart. And there was times where I've caught him on the doorknob, turning the doorknob to open the door,
like a regular round doorknob.
Yeah. He's up there like on his back feet, turning the doorknob, and I've been like, "Are you kidding me?"
Man, animals are smart.
They are. No matter what you think, they are smart.
They know what they're doing. I think most of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, you just can't put anything past them. I mean, you can't turn your back. They're like little kids. They're like having a 2-year-old all the time.
And then we left after that happened. We left and went and ran some errands, and we came back. I said, I wouldn't doubt it if the cat was sitting on top of the roof when we got back.
Yeah, did we leave anything open? Could she slide a door?
Yeah, she pushed a button and turned the alarm off, and then,
Yeah, does she know how to unlock the doors now? So I mean, that was fucking crazy.
That made our day.
That was
awesome. That was awesome.
It was. Okay, I just had to say that.
No, that was hilarious to see her walk by, and it's like, that's our cat? And she's like, what's up?
Yeah. Like, hey guys, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
Wow. I've got some music news.
Perfect.
And the thing is I've seen this band 100 times in my career in the music business. Whitesnake. Killer band. Coverdale. Still got it.
He still looks sexy for how old is he?
I don't know. He's got to be up close to 70.
Damn. Well, he still looks good.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Still sings, lights it up. I don't know if Tommy Aldrich is still playing drums for him, but I've seen like that DVD I had when Tommy Aldrich and man, killer.
I remember when you got that DVD, and then we'd be drinking, and you just have that thing playing all the time,
rocking the house.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure the neighbors like that.
Yeah.
They did something. They're saying there's gonna be a farewell tour with Whitesnake. Now, when I see farewell tour, I think I've seen farewell tour before, and it's never a farewell tour.
No, just look at Kiss.
Kiss is
Motley
still
Crue.
rocking. Motley Crue blows up the contract. They're going to come back and blow some shit up and do some fun stuff. So, I don't know. I wouldn't take this, seriously, but if it is a farewell tour with Whitesnake, man, they sure have left their legacy, for sure.
I would go see them.
Yeah.
Do we know, where they're going to be? They don't have dates yet or anything,
I didn't see any of that. I just, I look at Twitter sometimes and look at stuff of what people are doing, but I don't ever tweet and nothing like that, but I just want to see what they're doing, what's going on, and you get a lot of information from that.
But I would go see Whitesnake if they come around.
Well, I'd see Whitesnake, and there's a bunch of other bands that are already going out on tour. I bet they couldn't wait to get out on tour and do touring, because that's what they do. And the pandemic hit and nobody did anything.
And Tesla's supposed to be out again. I think they start August 5th.
Tesla's going to go out again. Bret Michaels is playing all over the place. Let's see who else.
Alice Cooper is going to start again, but he's not going to be on the West Coast, I don't think. He's going to have, and Ace Frehley's going to be with him for a couple.
Ace Frehley's opening up for Alice Cooper. That show's happened. Lita Ford's out touring. So it's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah.
I think that if we get a chance, we'll probably go see a band. I'd
love to. Billy Idol. We were talking about Billy Idol.
Billy Idol would be awesome to see him. Steve Stevens on guitar, man. Just that guy's a badass on guitar. Mm-hmm. Billy Idol is just a badass in general. So
yes, and there is something from the county fair when we were there.
Yeah. That
I'll just say this now, I guess, while we're talking about Billy Idol. They tried to play or sing a Billy Idol song, and it was just... No, I mean they did covers.
That was the opening.
That was the opening band. Yes,
band. We went and saw Blue Oyster Cult at the county fair, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
the opening band was trying to play Prince and all kinds of other stuff.
Yes, and that lead singer, he could not hit those notes. I appreciate their local bands, so they're helping that out.
Yeah, it's cool that they did that. Let them do it. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Playing through pro sound, because it was all pro sound, makes you sound awesome.
Yeah.
I did that when we played at the Roxy in Hollywood. That's pro sound, man. You just sound good. Mm-hmm. You sound really good. So it was a good show. We had the corn dogs and what else? What else did we have? Oh, we tried a hamburger or a cheeseburger or something.
Well, we can talk about the fair now.
Well, it was fun. We'll get into that later.
Okay.
We'll get into it later. We lost a couple greats this week. Jeff LaBar from Cinderella, guitar player.
And we saw him, right?
Yes.
He was in Cinderella when we saw Cinderella.
Yeah, I saw Cinderella open up for David Lee Roth, Eat 'em a Smile tour back in the day, and they were just killing it. It was great. So we lost Jeff LaBar. Condolences to his family, to his bandmates, everybody. Also, Gary Corbett is a keyboard player for Kiss. He did the Paul Stanley solo tour with him. He was also the keyboard player for Cinderella.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay, so
we lost a couple greats for sure. So we want to offer up our condolences and everything to them.
Yeah. Let me open this beer in honor.
Yeah, we'll have a drink for those guys because they were awesome. No doubt about it. So here's to you. Other music news: Steel Panther. I don't know whether to believe these guys or not.
I know.
They're crazy. We never got a chance to see Steel Panther. I'd love to see Steel Panther.
Yes.
But I guess Lexi Fox, the bass player, decided to go on and do different things, and he's out. So how do you replace that guy? Because they have shows coming up. How do you replace that guy? What do you do?
Man, I don't know. Whoever they replace him with is just going to be, it's going to be like when they replace people in Kiss.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, is he still going to try to be like a Lexi Fox character?
I mean, what do you get?
Or is he going to be completely separate?
I think Snacks would be great for that. Just play bass, Snacks, and run around up there and have a good time.
I think Snacks likes to sing a little more than Lexi did.
Yeah, I think so. But he wears the wigs and he does the stuff.
He could do that though, yeah. So I was trying to do some research on that too, because I had seen that about Lexi Fox, and the post that they did was a whole lot of this, and then talking about Botox and all. So it's like, is this real?
Are they really? Is it really? But apparently it is.
But I think it is real that he decided he wants to do like pet grooming or something like that.
Right.
And I think that is true.
I think so.
For sure he's leaving the band. So
for sure he's out. Now the first thing I thought is, who do you get to replace that guy? Really, honestly, I mean, he was a staple in that band. He was there when it started. So, are fans going to be cool with that or what? Because Steel Panther has a ton of dates.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I don't know. I'm curious to see who they're going to replace him.
I think they should go out and happy birthday to Geezer Butler. From Black Sabbath. It's his birthday. Yeah, okay. It's his birthday. So.
Is it his birthday?
It's his birthday. So, I mean, happy birthday to Geezer, man. Get Geezer Butler and Steel Panther. That would be ass kicking.
Why? They're real musicians, like we've talked about. Satchel is a real musician. He played with Rob Halford
and Fight. Yeah.
So I mean, he does know how to play.
They all know how to play, and of course,
Michael Starr is a good singer.
He knows how to sing.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting. I'll tell you what. On the Big Dog and AC show, we'll do the Steel Panther watch and see what happens.
Yeah, because I am really curious.
I think Geezer would be great. Oh, can you imagine Geezer Butler?
Would he wear a wig? Would he wear the tight pants and all the leotards?
Well, if it wasn't for him and his band, Black Sabbath, I don't think Steel Panther would be around. So.
Well, that's true.
So you got what? You got Geezer. He's up for it. Who else? Who would you get? I mean,
I don't know.
Billy Sheehan from the David Lee Roth band and all that. Yeah,
oh my gosh. What about Paul Stanley? Oh no, he's busy.
He's playing guitar.
He's busy. Okay.
Maybe Gene Simmons would step in for Steel Panther and do some
Oh, that's
stuff.
Right. Duh, because we're talking about bass. Shit, let me have another drink of this beer.
All right. Big Dog AC show. We appreciate it. We send our condolences out to Jeff LeBar and Gary Corbett's families, and man, I'll tell you what, a lot of musicianship right there. And when we lose one of them, man, two of them, you know, it's a good thing that they got a chance to record stuff and do stuff like that. So we'll always be able to listen to what they got.
Exactly.
If you have any suggestions who you think Steel Panther's bass player should be, hit us up. Our email is real simple.
It's bigdogacshow@gmail.com.
Yep.
Or you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah,
and
we're
you can
everywhere.
leave a comment, message us, do anything.
Or if you're cruising through Oregon, if you're coming through Oregon, anywhere from like Eugene up to Salem, you can turn on the local radio station. And we actually were on the radio. We bought a schedule, they call it. So we have our spots running on local radio. I think we did it more just so we can hear it and be like, yay. But
I think so.
I think it's kind of cool. I don't think I've heard of any podcast advertising on local radio.
No, the only thing I've heard has been podcasts that are like promoted, like they're part of iHeart.
Right.
So then iHeart, any iHeart stations.
iHeart.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be Clear Channel.
Clear Channel. Yeah. But any iHeart, because they're pushing their podcast too. So if they're on their podcast, then they push them. So they'll advertise them on their radio stations. But that's really it. This is like completely different.
We just decided, you know what? Let's do it.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We put our spots on there. We're going to be actually on their streaming, so you can check them out. What is it? Clue?
It's Clue. KLOO.
KLOO. It's
1063.
1063. Clue. Mm-hmm. So if you just happen to be cruising along, and they've been really cool. I mean, all the way from sales, programming, very cool.
They're nice.
Taking care of us. So
yeah,
I've never been on that end of the radio spectrum, actually buying a schedule. I've always been behind the scenes, putting all that together. So it's kind of interesting,
Well, yeah, I haven't been on that side either. I've always just scheduled the commercials or yelled at the salespeople or yelled at the production people.
So if we've accomplished a new goal at the Big Dog AC show. We're on terrestrial radio as well.
Yes, at least our commercials are.
Yeah, they are.
That's so funny. Oh my God, that's funny.
Oh shoot, we got a douchebag of the week coming up later on.
Mm-hmm.
There is no movie review but you're watching a trilogy, and you're going to talk about that eventually down the road.
Yeah, I'm watching Fear Street trilogy on Netflix. So I've watched 1994. There's 1978 and then 1666. So all three of them are out now.
Yeah, so you got two more to go?
I got two more to go.
Two more to go, and then the next show, she'll have the whole trilogy for you.
Yes, I will.
So
yes,
she's basically going to fuck up the thing for you. So
I'm going to try not to, because these are new. And like, I'm not even going to say anything. See?
But you have to talk about it. Just don't give it away.
I'm going to try to do a Siskel and Ebert type review and just say, this is great or this sucks or whatever. I'm going to do my best not to spoil it for anybody.
Right.
Because I don't think I spoiled Army of Dead. Did I?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think I did. I tried not to because I was new also at the time. And Tomorrow War, I don't think we spoiled that either. So we're doing our best. I'm doing my best not to talk too much.
Yeah. I think that just giving a movie review and letting people know what you feel about the movie is actually pretty cool. I think it's something that I don't watch movies as much as you do. Mm-hmm. So, and Snacks watches them too. So
yeah.
So I mean, to do a movie review and let people know what's going on in a movie that's already been out for 25, 30 years is cool. But now you're starting to talk about the new shit.
I know.
Well, I mean,
because we had to rethink that a little bit, which I'll still watch the bad B movies, in my spare time. And that's part of how this whole thing came about anyways, is that I was already watching those cheesy, stupid movies, and I just wanted to talk about how bad they were.
Right.
But maybe we'll throw in some brand new ones and actually do like a real movie review to where people can actually maybe watch the movie.
Man, as long as you don't tell how the movie ends, I think that's good.
I try not to. Sometimes I get so excited about it. Either it's so bad or so good that I want to talk about it, and I have to catch myself.
All right. So we got 2 more of those to go that you got to watch and before we come back and talk about that movie.
Yes, but next weekend, I will talk about it.
But we do have Ask AC tonight. So we have some questions. We'll get to that a little later.
Yep. So don't worry. You're still going to hear me talk for about 15, 20 minutes by myself. Oh, no, you're going to ask me the question. So you'll hear him too. But,
Jeez, I can turn my mic off. That's what
No.
Folks, this is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Well, because you're always saying, okay, here's AC's movie review. I'm going to turn this off for 30 minutes. And I'm just going to sit here and listen to her. And it's like...
I got to make comments on it. I got to talk about it. Jeez.
I just like to talk. I'm a talkie.
Yeah. Well, you are, because I've had 30 minutes of movie reviews before. I've had to wind you up. Let's
and
go.
You had about 10 minutes of no movie review, and we still talked about it.
We did. You want to talk about the fair? I know we went out there and we had a good time. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. It was fun. We had a good time.
It was nice weather.
Nice weather. It was good to get out. It was good to go and do some stuff. So
do some local shiznit.
Yeah, just walking around, give out cards, having a good time. But man, what a small place. It's not big like where we come from.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the ones that we've been to before, this was a small one, because this is a small I keep forgetting that Oregon is not, as big or long as California, which I like, though. I really appreciate it. It's definitely not as crowded as California, and I do. Believe me, Oregon, we love you here. We love you.
Yeah, we do.
It's great. But this was a smaller fair, but it was still really nice, and it still had quite a few people to park. We had to wait in line, for like 15 minutes or so. So it wasn't too bad, but there were lines of cars.
Right.
But it's cheaper. There's only $5 to park, and there's only $7 to get in.
It was nice.
As opposed to some other places where it's $12 to park.
$25 a person. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's different, but it was good. I mean, it was good. We had the corn dogs, and we got a hamburger. We talked about that a little earlier.
But I do want to say then about the corn dogs. Of course, that's part of why I wanted to go to the fair also. Right. Is to get a corn dog.
Yeah,
when you go to the fair, you need a corn dog.
You need a corn dog.
So they had multiple food trucks and booths and stuff, and we went, of course, in the longest line, which is the corn dog line, because everyone needs a corn dog. And then they had the elephant ears, which is just like the fried dough with cinnamon sugar and stuff. We saw people getting that. And then, of course, hamburgers. And when we're almost to the front of the line, and the griddle is right there. It smelled amazing, though, of course. And
we smelled like that when we left.
Yes, and you could see it was just like a shower of grease. You could see the droplets just coming. It wasn't a mister; it was grease.
Everybody was like doing the wave.
Yeah, it was like this. Here's this whole grease.
Yeah, it was coming.
So we did smell like that. But then they had the 8-inch corn dogs, which is what we got, and I actually took pictures, so I will post those pictures. And they had a 16-inch corn dog, which we almost thought about getting those.
Didn't do that.
I'm glad we didn't do that. Those things were humongous.
It took me like 2 days to poop that out. It was like, damn.
And that was only an 8-inch. Can you imagine if you had the 16?
I'd still have 16 inches in there. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you don't want to say that. Oh my God. Yeah. But the corn dog was good. It was good.
Yeah.
And then they also had something which they called a brick of fries, which basically was a bunch of fries that they put in the small fry basket, and they deep fried it.
And they all came out as a brick. They were all stuck together.
They literally looked like the size of a brick. Yeah. And that's what people could get. But people weren't eating all of it. So I don't know. I think it was too much.
I think they were throwing it out because it probably wasn't cooked in the middle, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know, because that's got to be hard to cook this big old pile that's basically all one fry.
But they're like, they were real potatoes. They had a machine. The guy had a drill.
Yeah.
You're at the fair when you look over and the guy's got a drill and he's peeling the potatoes.
Yes. And that's how the potatoes just came out.
Come on, Pop. Get over here and help me peel some potatoes.
Like the whole potato was all just one string of potato.
Yeah.
So that looked pretty crazy, Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm glad we didn't get those because geez, we were full after that. And then the hamburger.
Yep.
And then we got ice cream too.
Ice cream was good. It was a good time. We had a good time at the fair, and we usually don't go to those things. So
no, because they're usually too crowded and cost too much.
Too much money.
This was really not. This was very reasonable. There were a lot of families there.
Yeah.
It was not a big.
You got a hug
mess
from a couple of kids. They didn't even know you. Just gave you a hug.
I know these little kids standing in line in front of us. They just started talking to me. Well, one of them started talking to me. She was super cute. The other one, I think he thought I was his mom because apparently these little kids don't look up to see who the actual people are. They just see the bottom. And then, so he was hugging me, and then he realized that I was not his mom, and he thought, oh, he got scared.
Who are you?
Yeah, but the little girl, she was super friendly.
Yeah, she was talking to you. Talk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're used to that, though.
Yeah, she was cute, though.
Yep.
But so it was a good time. It was fun.
You have 3 nieces.
Yes.
You've been through all that.
Yeah, and she reminded me of all 3 of them.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
a couple shows ago, we talked about The Munsters, the movie being made by Rob Zombie.
Yes.
Now there's been some changes of what he's doing. He's actually going to build the house correct to the one that was on TV.
Mm-hmm. And Rob, we keep coming back to the Munsters because Rob keeps posting all of this stuff on his Instagram and all social. So it keeps popping up, and it's like I am getting so psyched for this movie. He hasn't even started production, of course, but it's going to be so awesome. Yep. So I also saw that they had some costume designs for Lily and Herman. Yeah. Like their pajamas. Right. Like what they would wear.
Do you know who Lily and Herman's going to be?
No, I mean, he's still... Oh, didn't he say... I don't know. He said that Sherry Moon, of course, with his wife, was going to be Lily, which would be typical of him.
I get it.
His movies.
I get it. Yeah.
So I think that's happening, but other than that, no. I mean, he hasn't really said anything.
I think it's only fitting that we try to get Rob Zombie on the show to tell us what he's doing.
Well, that would be amazing.
I mean, if anybody's out there that knows this guy, have him hit us up.
I'm a big fan of him too.
Yeah, she has all the CDs.
I do.
Yeah, been listening to you since you started.
Yep.
Hit us up. You can email us. See if we can get Rob Zombie to call in and talk to him about what's going on.
Oh, that would blow my mind right there.
I think so. Who did you pick for Herman when we did it a couple weeks ago?
Kane from
WWE.
Yeah, WWE. I still think he would be good.
I took The Rock.
Yeah,
I did The Rock, and Snacks did Will Ferrell.
Which would be a different way, but that would still be funny.
Yeah.
But I think The Rock is busy because now he's doing his Jungle Cruise tour for Disney
and then
movie.
He's going to be Black Adam.
And Black Adam.
Yeah. Have you seen him? The workout, the cut that he's done for Black Adam?
Of course I have. I look at his Instagram all the time.
I'm sure you do. And him and Thor and all the rest of them.
Yeah. Oh,
AC.
What am I going to do? AC. I got to look at something, right?
Come on, AC. This is a family show.
No, it's not.
Big Dog AC Show. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. We're on all the platforms. You already know that because you've been listening a long time.
Exactly. So we're on the platform you're listening to right now.
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. What beer are we drinking tonight?
I've had a few beers in now. Kona Brewing Company Pineapple Pilsner. Limited release, you guys. It's really good. If you like pineapple, it's very tasty, and I'm enjoying these quite a bit.
They're very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Here's the deal. We don't talk much sports on the show. We get into it once in a while.
Yeah.
You're a Bears fan. I'm a Steelers fan. I mean, we do that. But today I'm just scrolling through Twitter, and it's Barry Sanders' birthday. Detroit Lions, Hall of Fame running back, all that stuff. Pro Bowler, the whole 9. I forgot how badass he was because there was a series of video clips of him running through defenses. Like, these guys looked like they were high school football players, and he's running through them.
Wow. Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
He was badass, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was awesome to see that again. I had forgotten, how good he was. So.
And he only ever played for the Lions, right?
That's it. He retired out of there young and got out, but he was making fools look foolish on the football field.
I'm sure he made some Bears look foolish when
there were actually some of those videos where the Bears playing defense.
Of course,
and he's just running by these guys. They couldn't grab him. They couldn't do anything. So
of course they were.
Happy birthday, Barry. We appreciate you, man.
Happy birthday, Barry.
Yes. Now we're going to talk about Douchebag of the Week.
Yes, you're a douchebag.
And I didn't have a Douchebag of the Week until today when we went to the store.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we go to the store. We're in the parking lot parked, obviously. There's not much room to maneuver around in there. So I start to back out. The guy in the car next to me walks up with his douchebag son, and he puts his douchebag cart right behind his car. And I can barely get out and just barely go by. And he sees me backing out.
Douchebag.
Both of them. And they don't care. I'm going to just be right here in your way. Don't hit me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that they don't care or they just don't know any better. I don't know.
I don't know. But that I'd have to say that's, douchebag.
That is one of the most annoying things. And I know I was with you in the car and you were definitely like, this is my douchebag. This is it for sure.
Because he knows I can barely get out of there.
Well, because it's not like he had his cart right next to the car. It was like out a little bit away from it to where it's like, you got to back out.
Right.
What the fuck?
Well, it was either going to be Britney Spears' dad as my douchebag, which will probably be my douchebag next show.
He's going to be a douchebag for a long
time. Or it was going to be this guy and his son. Unbelievable. It was like, really, man? You see me trying to get out of here. Just give me a minute to get out.
Yeah. That's why we got to switch our plates to Oregon plates, so then maybe they'll be nice.
See, the California plates are all, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, my God. So here's the deal. We send out our email to everybody that they want to ask you a question. It could be about relationships. It can be about whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever. If you got a question you want to ask AC, all you got to do is just email.
Yeah,
and it's real simple.
Message and contact us anyway.
Yep, because we're on all the formats and we're doing a show.
And we have a podcast that you're listening to right now.
Yeah, we do. So it's Ask AC. We've got some questions.
Time for Ask AC.
I was going to say... I was going to say we got Snacks on the line so he can sing for you.
If you didn't notice that already.
Yeah, he's taken up, he's been singing for a while, but he's really, really serious about it now. Right, Snacks?
I'm so serious.
That's the only way he communicates now. He just sings everything.
He just sings. Yeah. It's pretty cool, actually, I think. So
thank you very much. I said I'm making pasta while I listen to the AC's answers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, well, you actually called and you had a question too. You wanted to ask her, so we'll get to that as well.
Okay.
All right. So it's Ask AC. Would you rather be confronted by a crocodile or a shark? And this is from Carol Ann.
Carol Ann?
Carol Ann, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think that I like both of them.
So you'd rather be eaten by both? It doesn't matter.
Well, am I being eaten by one or
confronted? They're just walking up to you, going, "What's up, girl?"
Then I think a shark would be cool if they just want to say hi. Yeah. Sharks would be cool. I know it's Shark Week, so that's probably where some of these questions came from.
Right.
Speaks of Shark Fest on National Geographic.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact because my mom's obsessed.
She likes the sharks.
Like obsession. I have to go into a shark cage with her.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, I think we have a question of that too.
Yeah, there's a question like that too.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I guess I would rather be confronted if it's something like I'm going to try to survive this encounter, right? And it's just like I'm thinking maybe a crocodile, right? Was a crocodile and a shark?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then at least I might have a chance because I'll be on land.
Try to run.
Yeah, because I'll be on land.
Yeah.
As opposed to with the shark, he takes me under, I'm basically done. So I'm thinking that would probably be it. I'd probably say I'd have more of a chance with the crocodile.
With the crocodile. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you got confronted, so they're coming up to you and...
But you'd rather see a shark.
Would I rather see a shark?
Yeah.
I like both. So I would like to see a shark as well. So I don't know. I think I would like both. I mean, I really like both.
It'd be cool.
So,
I think it'd be cool. Yeah. Confronted by both, you could run away from the crocodile. You're going to be in a cage if a shark confronts you, unless you're like out on the ocean doing something.
Yeah, if I'm tubing out there in the ocean.
Tubing in the ocean.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Okay, that's my answer. So crocodile.
Come on, AC, get with it here. This one actually came from Snacks. Snacks, you want to ask her this question or what?
Sure. Okay. This is going to be a tough question. Would you rather give up watching scary movies for the rest of your life, or never be able to eat a steak or prime rib again?
Wow.
Now that is a tough question.
Wow.
And I had to think about that. I mean, seriously, because I obviously like both.
Right.
Or all three.
Yeah.
Prime rib, especially.
I don't see you giving up prime rib for anything. So.
You are right. I would probably have to give up scary movies, because there's no way in hell I'm going to fucking give up meat.
Yeah.
So there's no fucking way. So
you'll see AC watching Despicable Me on repeat.
That's fine. I like Disney movies. I'll watch those. You know, there's some well, I guess we said no horror, so even the scary Disney movies you can't watch them.
Right.
But I'm fine with the cartoons, you know, other things. So I'm fine.
With Shark Week going on right now, somebody else emailed and said, "Would you ever get in a shark cage, AC?"
Yes, and yes, I would.
I would too. I think being in a shark cage would be kind of cool.
I think that would be super fun.
Would
totally do it.
Shark cage? Wait, Big Dog would get in a shark cage, but wouldn't go on a plane.
No, I don't like flying, man. I'll get in a shark cage though. I worked in radio for 20-something years. I've been around sharks.
You lived it already.
All my life, so.
It's called the sales pit for a reason.
Yes. Would you get, Snacks, would you get in the shark cage?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Oh.
And I would prefer to see, you wouldn't think this because, you know, I'm a wimp when it comes to scary movies, but I would prefer to see great white sharks or bull sharks, because bull sharks are super aggressive and they will come up to the cage.
Right.
I would prefer to see those two sharks.
Wow. Would you sing? Would you sing to the sharks if they came up?
I'll have a scuba system with a microphone. So.
I will not be in the cage with him if he starts singing. Aren't tiger sharks supposed to be aggressive too?
They are. Yeah, actually, fun fact, tiger and bull sharks are the two most aggressive sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And like a bull shark, like they're the ones, like a tiger shark, well, they're the junk. They eat any junk. They don't care. They'll eat license plates, anything, and they can snap a sea turtle's shell in half.
Wow. So
they don't really care if, you know, they chew your leg off. A bull shark, they will bump you a few times and rush you like a bull, and they'll come back to attack you. Whereas a great white, they're just a curious thing. So if they bite you, they're like, oh, this is not my food. But because they're so big and giant, when they bite you, you usually die. So, but they're not like an aggressive shark like a bull shark or a tiger.
So there you go, Shark Week.
Shark Minute has been brought to you by Snacks from.
Thank you.
Shark Week.
Yep. Multi-talented recording artist.
You know, Shark Week is very popular, and you do learn a lot from it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, and then they start integrating like stars and people into the Shark Week, and then like the guys from Jackass, a couple of them got their ass tore up by a shark. So.
Well, yeah, I saw that they were supposed to do some stunt or whatever, and he ended up getting bit because it did not go the way it was supposed to, and he ended up getting bit by a shark. So,
but they like that. Put that biting on film. That's what they do.
Exactly.
Okay. We talked about the shark cage.
Yes.
We all three would get in the shark cage.
Yes.
Not all together.
We need to do that, though. I think we should try to plan a trip.
I think you and Snacks should do it.
Not if he's going to sing, because if they're aggressive, they're going to come and just like try to get him to stop singing, and I'm not going to do it.
They have this in, my mom's done her research. She's like, a whole family calls her the shark woman of the family. So she's done, like, there's this place called Farallon Islands.
Yeah.
Right near San Francisco. And that's a big ground sea, but big place for great white sharks. And they do shark cage, like, tours there. And my Nana says she wants to get on the boat and watch me get in the cage. So.
I thought she was going to go in the cage.
She'd go in the cage with you, with her cane. Get him.
Yeah, she can hit him with the cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd hit a shark. And did you know male sharks have 2 penises?
Really?
Yes.
Is that why everybody calls me Shark?
I've never heard anybody call you Shark.
Do you know why they have 2 penises? Do you know why they have 2 penises?
Why?
Do tell.
Because the female shark during sex could bite one of them off, so they have to have a backup.
Because, if you're not doing the job,
no.
With one, you got to use the second one.
What was the movie I wanted to see? The young, promising young...
Oh, promising young woman?
Yeah, promising something like that. I want to see that because it looks like she's tearing some people up in that movie.
Yeah, we might watch that and then you can do a review on it.
I think so. Nobody's going to listen to my review.
That movie looks good. I'll watch it.
You'll watch it? Will you watch it?
I saw a scene from it, and supposedly it looks like a really good movie.
Yeah, doesn't she go out on dates with these guys and then fucks their ass up?
I want to say her sister or something. Her sister, I don't know the whole story because I haven't seen it, but I think her sister dies or her best friend.
Oh, I'm sure something happens.
Got raped from a college frat, and I guess she gets revenge on them. So she shows up and goes off on each one of them. All
right. Well, if you watch it, Snacks, then you do the review.
We could do a group effort movie review.
Yes, we could.
That's beautiful. So we're asking AC. It's Ask AC. If you want to ask AC questions, it's real simple. You can just email us.
BigDogACShow@gmail.com.
Yeah, here's one right here. When in a relationship do you ask someone to wipe your ass? Now, this is coming from John. I don't know what John's got going on, but he wanted to ask AC that. I get it, a legitimate question.
John, I just want to know, if you're listening, are you not able to wipe your ass, or you just want them to wipe your ass for fun? That's my question to you, John.
Well, Big Dog does have some sort of an answer, right? You were going to say?
Well, it's kind of like, as you get older and you get married, it's from death do you part. That's what they say to you when you do the vow.
Till death do you part.
Till death do you part. So you are with that person, and if they're shitting themselves, you got to take care of them.
Mm-hmm. And my answer is I'll hire somebody to do it. And it's never a good time to do that.
You don't want to do it?
No.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
The only time would be if you're a little baby and then you gotta wipe their butt, but that's it. No.
Yeah,
that's it,
If you're no relationship.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'll hire somebody.
I tell my mom if she ever gets senile and old, I could help take care of her. But the second she needs diapers, she's going in the home.
That's it. You put her in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have one more question for Ask AC.
Okay.
When do you feel comfortable?
One more question.
When do you feel comfortable in a relationship, like sitting naked at the breakfast table and,
Okay, so we're going to say if this is the beginning of a relationship with me.
Yes.
So early days kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, would you?
It would have been like right away. I would walk around naked.
You would?
It would not even be a big deal.
No.
Mm-hmm. And especially if you're at my house, then you gotta deal with it.
Okay, when would you expect your significant other then, if it's early on?
They could do it right away.
Right away.
Yeah,
like you meet them in a bar and you're hanging out for a couple days.
No, well, no, that's a one night stand type thing. If it's a relationship.
So it's not like what's for breakfast, coffee and sausage. It's just what's for breakfast, coffee. What's that?
Well,
coffee and sausage.
So I guess I should say if we know it's not going to be a one night stand and it's an actual relationship, and he stays the night for the first time after like whatever, I don't know, however long, then that's fine,
Just
so it's like basically, I would say it's almost right away. If you're in a relationship and you know you're in a relationship, then it could be right away. If it's a one night stand, then I guess it depends on what he looks like.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Is this something that I picked him up when I was sober and I liked him, or I was drunk and just looked for somebody? Well, so that's the difference.
This is the whole reason we do Ask AC, so you can answer these questions.
You get little insights into my weirdness brain.
Thank you for listening to the Ask AC segment.
Big Dog AC Show. Appreciate you listening. Been a long week.
We're winding it down
A little bit. We have some birthdays.
Yes, some personal birthdays.
Personal. We want to do a shout out. We've had Stash on the show, so want to do a shout out to Stash. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Stash! How old is he?
21.
Damn, I'm sure he had his first sip of booze today.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Back in the day, hanging out, I think all those kids and my kid, everybody got a little sip of beer. The uncles were like, here, have a little sip of beer.
Hey, when I was little, we would have sips of beer. When I was older, I would give my little cousins 1, 2 years old. If they could hold it, they could have a sip of beer.
Happy birthday, Stash.
Happy birthday, Stash.
Here's one right here. My son's grandmother. She's been amazing over the years. Back in the day when he was, a little guy, and we worked, and we'd take him over there, and a nanny would watch him. It wasn't just taking him over and dropping him off, to his grandma. It was actually taking him over and dropping him off to someone who just made him who he is today. It was like preschool, preschool. Teaching him and being part of his life, and still is, and we appreciate her and we love her, and say happy birthday to her. 90 years old. 90
years old. Yeah. Happy birthday, Nanny.
Yeah, happy birthday. Awesome. And she's still a firecracker.
Oh, yes. She'll hit you with the cane.
She'll hit you with that cane, boy. Look out. Yep.
Or run you over with her car, or run herself over with the car. Whatever. Multiple different variations.
She's tough. Just put it this way. She's tough.
Yes. And it's really funny, though. Fun fact. Counting her, I actually know a total of at least 2 people who have run themselves over with their car.
How do you do that?
I don't know, but these 2 people did do it.
Every time I hear that story, I'm like, how does that happen? I want to know.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. But we want to say happy birthday to her. 90 years old, young.
Yep.
Or 90 years young, I should say. But she's great. We love her, and all her grandkids are who they are today because of her.
Yep, she's a great lady.
She is. Now, we're going to touch on a subject of, geez, man. Being married is something that, to me, is, it took me a long time to do that. And you only, just one time. That's it.
You hope.
That's it. Yeah, it's just one time. A lot of people don't make it that far.
No.
Rock stars.
I have a lot of family
athletes,
members.
They don't really make it that far, but 39 years is something to be proud of.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. I mean, when you take those vows, you take them. That's the way it is. So I want to say happy anniversary to my brother and his wife. 39 years.
Yeah, that's almost as long as I've been alive.
That's a long time. That's a long time. How long has your mom and dad been married?
They've been married. Well, okay, so I'm gonna be 46. Right. They've been married 47 years.
Wow.
So do the math on that.
47 years.
She said that when I was born, everybody was counting like when they got married, and then when I was born, counting the fingers there. How many months was that?
Yeah, they're counting 9. Yep. What was going on?
Yep. So they're 47. Going to be 47.
39 years. Congratulations to my brother and his wife.
Congratulations. That's a long time.
Great people. Love them, and kind of cool.
Yeah. We try to get him on the show every once in a while.
Yeah, well, you know what? Many years ago, when I was doing radio, he came to the studio, and I tried to get him on the air there too, and it just didn't work.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
I will say that because if you had tried to because people did try to put me on the radio before.
Right.
That at the time I could not do it, or I would do it, but I wouldn't be very good. And of course, I'm not awesome here either, but this is much more relaxed because, it's just, a couple people, or, you're just talking with somebody. Right. It's recorded.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So you can do what you need to do.
And you can cuss, and you can basically talk about whatever the fuck you want without people over you.
I don't think you would have made it on terrestrial radio. You'd be beeping out every other word.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
So this is much more relaxed for me because I can cuss, because this is the way I normally fucking talk, so.
We appreciate you listening. Big Dog AC Show Snacks. Appreciate you, calling in, and he'll be here in about 3 weeks.
Yes.
Now, we keep saying that, but this time he said he booked his flight. He's coming. We're going to get him in here in person in the show
with some snacks.
And we're gonna have snacks in here. But
yes,
run them down again. Stash, happy birthday, Nanny. We love you. We love Stash too.
Yeah.
And happy anniversary, 39 years to my brother and his wife.
Yes, congratulations to all those people.
Yep. And if you want to email us, you can do that.
Yeah, bigdogacshow@gmail.com. And we still have some stickers left.
Yes.
So if people want to contact us, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yep.
Message us. DM us.
Yes.
Whatever, leave a comment. Whatever you want to do,
Yep.
email us.
Ask
contact
AC,
us.
whatever
Ask
you
AC
want. Yep.
for that. Nominate Douchebag of the Week.
And
share
you know
us.
what? If you got a douchebag of the week, I'll light him up.
Yeah,
I'll light
exactly.
his ass up. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
My boss is an asshole. Okay,
cool.
So and so's boss is a dick. He's a douchebag right now.
We just get a first name. That's all we
that's
need.
it.
Yep.
And we're on all the platforms. Share us with your friends and family, like I say usually. And thanks for listening.